Kim Jong Suk was born on December 24, 1917, in Horyong County, Gangyo-Hokudo, Empire of Japan, now in North Hamgyong Province, North Korea. Soo Dae-suk writes that she was the elder of two daughters of a poor farmer. However, the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, states that she had a younger brother, Kim Ki-song, who was born 9th of February 1921. Kim Jong Suk followed her mother to Manchuria to look for her father, but they discovered that he had already died there. Soon after that, her mother died, and she became an orphan. Most sources agree that Kim Jong Suk then joined Kim Il-sung's guerrilla force in 1935 or 1936 as a kitchen helper. The KCNA, however, reports that Kim Jong Suk and Kim Ki-song joined the guerrilla forces after their mother and their elder brother's wife were murdered by the Japanese. During this time, Kim Jong Suk worked various odd jobs and was arrested by the Japanese in 1937 in an undercover attempt to secure food and supplies. After her release, she rejoined the guerrillas, where she cooked, sewed, and washed. It was around this time that Kim Jong Suk reportedly saved Kim Il-sung's life. Baekbong retells the story in Kim Il-sung's official biography. One day, while the unit was marching under the general's command, 5 or 6 enemies unexpectedly approached through the reeds and aimed at the general. The danger was imminent. Without losing a moment, Comrade Kim Jong Suk shielded the general with her own body and shot down an enemy with her revolver. The general also shot down the second enemy. 2 revolvers spurted fire in turn and annihilated the enemy in a twinkle. But this was not the only time such dangers occurred, and each time, Comrade Kim Jong Suk rose to the occasion with fury and protected the headquarters of the revolution at the risk of her life. Kim Jong Suk married Kim Il-sung in the Soviet Union, likely in 1941. On the 16th of February 1941 or 1942, sources vary, in the Soviet village of Vyatskoye, Kim Jong Suk gave birth to Kim Jong Il, who was given the Russian name Yuri Isenovich Kim and the nickname Yura. In 1944, Kim Jong Suk had Kim Man-il in Korean and Alexander, or Shura, in Russian. In 1946, she gave birth to a daughter, Kim Kyung-hui. Augustina Vardagina, a woman from Vyatskoye, was in her teens when Kim Il-sung's guerrilla group camped there. She remembers Kim Jong Suk and how she would come to the village to barter military rations for chicken and eggs. Her son, Kim Jong Il, would be holding her hand. A year after the establishment of North Korea, and until her death, Kim Jong Suk was the First Lady. According to some accounts, Kim Jong Suk was a small, quiet woman, not particularly well educated, but friendly and life-loving. Major General N.G. Lebedev, an executive Soviet officer during the Soviet occupation of North Korea, recalled Kim Jong Suk as a vivacious and generous lady who always cooked enormous amounts of food for the hungry Soviet generals when they visited Kim's home. In commentary on one edition of Kim Il-sung's official autobiography, With the Century, it is stated that she died of an ectopic pregnancy on September 22, 1949. She was 31 years old. According to the North Korean narrative, she died from the hardships she had endured during the years as a guerrilla fighter. In 1994, after Kim Jong Il succeeded Kim Il-sung, he began to make his mother, Kim Jong Suk, into a revolutionary immortal. This campaign created a holy trinity known as the Three Generals of Paektu Mountain. Instead of touting Kim Jong Suk as the quiet woman that she was, she became the heroine of the revolution. The website of the National Democratic Front of South Korea, NDFSK, says she was a peerless heroine, an anti-Japanese heroine, a faithful retainer who faithfully carried out General Kim Il-sung's will, but also a lifeguard who safeguarded the general of every dangerous movement. Kim Jong Suk was recorded to have conducted on-the-spot guidance sessions and was a great strategist. In her hometown of Hworyong, a museum, a library, a statue, a square, and the house in which she was born are devoted to the Mother of Korea. She arranged parachute training and won several shooting competitions. One story says that she would wash Kim Il-sung's socks and dry them in her bosom, or cut her hair and spread it in Kim Il-sung's shoes. Michael Harold, in his memoir Comrades and Strangers, relates several stories he heard about Kim Jong-suk while in North Korea. According to him, there is a memorial near Mount Kumgang that marks where Kim Jong-suk stopped when she realized she had forgotten to bring the great leader's lunch and had turned back to prepare something to eat for when he returned from the mountains. Kim Jong-suk is also credited with inspiring Kim Jong Il to build the Ryugyong Hotel. Harold relates that Kim Jong-suk told a young Kim Jong Il that he must build tall buildings for the people of 30 or even 40 stories. And the son replied that he would build housing 100 stories high. This led to the construction of the 105-story Ryugyong Hotel, which is still not opened. On the 3rd June 2015, the Daily NK reported that Kim Jong-suk's wedding ring had gone missing from Pyongyang's Korean Revolution Museum sometime in late May. Items belonging to key figures of the Kim family are of great importance. In 2010, state television aired a show dedicated to the story behind the ring, which was purportedly given to her by Kim Il-sung in 1938 for her role in the anti-Japanese guerrilla movement. Many places in North Korea are named after her, including Kim Jong-suk County, Kim Jong-suk Naval Academy, Kim Jong-suk Teacher Training College, Kim Jong-suk Rest Home, and Kim Jong-suk Pyongyang Silk Mill. In North Korean news, the KCNA regularly reports on Kim Jong-suk, either honoring her memory or describing her revolutionary activities.